Dig through the shoe pile. Sorting through the shoes, you realize that there are 3 shoes with no matching pair. A left blue sneaker, a right red high heel pump, and a left black dress shoe. Inspect the sneaker. Mission item added sneaker. The sneaker is a shell and has a musty, sweaty smell. Oddly, you get a sort of shock as it's from static electricity when you touch it. This must be one of the items the shamans were looking for. You take the shoe. Inspect the dress shoe. The dress shoe is a black lace with a rubber sole, high heel pump. The pump is a department store knockoff of an Italian brand. It's otherwise unremarkable. Can look again. I mean, I think we looked through this already. Dig through the shoe pile. Leave the shoe pile. Trash. It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items refused or recovered from a plane crash, or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Dig through trash. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with this stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Inspect earring. The earring is made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Inspect lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. Inspect cred stick. Surprising, the cred stick is still functional. You slot into your PDA and 200 is added to your account. Monies! I like them monies. Monies, monies, monies. I like them monies. There is an open vent by this wall. It's too small for you to fit through, but you might be able to send a drone through to open the door from the other side. Yep, that's what I gotta do. The drone fits through the hole, busting to the left and activates the lock door from the inside. Thank you, drone. You find a magnetic screwdriver. Well, maybe I can use it to open the panel that was earlier. Nothing else of interest? Nothing? This is all? I miss the music from like the royal apartment some levels ago. The lock panel easily comes unscrewed, and now I can open the door. Microwaves and bunker beds. Looks like an old diary. Can I read it? Is it a mission item? Old diary. This appears to be the diary of a teenage girl. What is it doing in here? Doberman drone. Well, let's go and check on the upper floor, they said, or the office or something. Check the bathroom first. Poster. The old poster depicts a svelte young woman posing with an assault rifle. You don't need to go right now. You don't need... Oh, yeah, it's a toilet. Haha, funny. But I wanted to inspect the toilet. See if I find something of interest. Not the computer yet. I want to go through everything else before I take the computer. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. The blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Inspect the comb. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end, and when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest, hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You pocket the comb. Okay. Let's hack. Hack! hacked the computer. The research of work cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Read the notes of case file number 95. Case file 95, Federated Boeing jetliner, blah blah blah. Plane has several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3 a.m. 3:04 a.m. The pilot reported that the altimeter was reading the negative values. The co-pilot takes over the control as the pilot leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. That's not the chronological order. The pilot cannot be contacted or located by the plane's steward. The co-pilot radios in a mayday. The plane crashed into an empty field in western North Dakota. Case file 96, redacted. Okay. Unmanned. The file has been corrupted. Wow. Somebody been here. Hello, Yuki-chan. Read the researcher's private notes. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case file number 96. The crash of the Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find a substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the research notes to the PDA. That wasn't really much from computer got. Let's talk to the Shannon. Give her some items of affection. It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yes, here they are. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and shunts over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they are filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... McCluskey, what the hell is all this? I'm running. Officer Aguirre tells after the detective, only meeting her eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She... This is a crime scene, officer, not some stylish drum circle. Watch your tone, she's mourning. She's in mourning. Watch your ass, else you're going to find my boot lodged up in it. Oh, now get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret. Or worse, something I'd enjoy. So we got kicked out. Shit. I don't like McCluskey. I'm gonna kill him one day. So, Shannon, what did you figure out? Can I talk to you? That man is an ass. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before those clods carted everything off. Can we still summon a spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. We'll come back later once the coast is clear. Rental cups like these won't tie up the place for long. Not looking good now, but do you have any plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps, under cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? As long as you can deliver and make it worth my while. Don't worry, I always follow it through. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kind of people we need. Yeah, smile. Good, I'll put up the money if you find the bodies. 4,000? I'm not gonna rent people for that. I'm gonna keep the money. Who fucking rents people for that amount? She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside a leather pouch, starts to count it out and shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Return to Seamstress Union, alright. As you start to leave the warehouse, your calming chirps and the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Hoi, Dopefish, you in the middle of something? Yeah, I'm kinda busy right now. Sorry, I wouldn't bother you if you wasn't important. Your sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the rural. Well, I heard that from several different people otherwise. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats. Ran my world when I was growing up. I remember. She looks relieved. Viz. I don't know what viz what is slang for. I have a cousin, Gino, who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers, bad guys. They hooked him on a high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sort of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. So here's the thing. Her face lights up. She's running hot. Has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Pack is with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. You know the deal, Coyote. I work, I get paid. Her face falls. I got nothing, man. Call it a favor. Sup, wolf criminal? So, yeah, should I call this a favor and help her out, or just screw her and focus on this Sam's Killer case? I probably think I'm gonna have time enough to go back to Sam's Killer either way, but if I take this, it's gonna be a side tour, I guess. So what do you stream viewers say? Should I accept her mission or just tell her to fuck off? Fuck off? Waiting for you to tell me what to do. So, out of the 8 people watching, nobody got any suggestions what to pick? Well, I'm gonna head quickly to the toilet when I get back. I wanna see somebody come up with something. Alright. Okay, don't screw with her. Okay, so I'm gonna help her out. Sure, maybe there's a way for me to come out ahead anyway. Thanks, I'll send you the address. See you soon. I just remember also in the brothel or whatever place where the Mrs. Krabappel, Kabato,